Hello everybody, my name is Keejchen and this is Battle Brothers. Battle Brothers is a turn-based strategy role-playing game where you play a group of soldiers that make up a mercenary company, and they go out into the world and they try to make a lot of money so they can afford more ale and new armor and stuff. We are playing with the newest DLC. We will be playing the Murder Hobos. That's the name I always go with, and this is my favorite flag. It is a noble that has cut off his own head. Whatever, we are gonna be these guys. We are gonna have a random late game crisis, permanent destruction. Let's just leave it on. I suppose that'll sort of put an end to the campaign. I don't know how far we can go. We're gonna leave everything on the hardest mode and then Iron Man mode. This can cause problems for the campaign, but we'll roll with it and see how far we can go. So yeah, if you don't know anything about this game, there's a little bit of there's a forced tutorial, so we'll see it. The natural habitat of direwolves is the forest. Who would have thunk? Here we go, the last battle. This is a scripted event that will always occur. This is sort of how we start. The last mercenary company we had sort of died. Well, some of them are dying right now. Misses. And then he's cut down. So there's been a battle, and we are not losing, but we were trying to capture this guy, Hoggart the Weasel. And Hoggart is a bastard. We will try to avenge our fallen brothers here. This guy has a buckler, so... If we look at the screen here, we have our dudes over here. They all face to the right. All the enemy dudes are facing the other way. That determines who is on whose team. These are our three guys. They have a turn order down here. There's a number of units on every side here. Turn number here. And then the stats for the current active guy. He's got a crossbow, so he can shoot with that within this area of effect. We can shoot at these guys. 54 potential chance to hit here and 53 there. So despite having a shield, this guy's a little bit closer and therefore easier to hit. We'll shoot at him, and we failed. We can load the crossbow by pressing the 2 button. Hoggart the Weasel will run away like the little coward he is. And now we can take a turn with these other 2 guys. Now I like to do some strategic movements even in the tutorial battle here. So we'll move this guy back there and end his round. They have action points down here, and each skill will cause a different amount of AP. Now with this guy, because he has a spear, we can do a spear wall. We click it and he spent 4 AP and 30 fatigue. Fatigue builds up here. And then if enemies try to move into his zone of reach, he will, zone of control, he will stab them as they try to approach. Now, the AI in this game is pretty smart actually, so they are trying to get around. We will do some shuffling to deny them what they want. We will go up here and we will shield bash this guy. Let's hope it works. Yes, it did. So we can push people away. That now leaves an opening for our ranged guy to shoot and reload his crossbow again. And then the guy with the axe, he can move 1 space and hack with the axe, but that's not going to happen here. This guy is too far away. You can see that the abilities gray out. So we'll probably flank around and try to kill this guy. This guy will move up and hit our archer, which is not good. But we'll take it on the chin, as it were. Now he missed twice against our guy here, and that's good. And then he missed here. Very nice. Now we'll move up and hopefully chop down this guy. We missed. Dang it. We can shoot in melee, so we might do that here. 61 and 61. Let's hold on to it right now, but they can always wait 1 time during the turn. If you wait 2 turns, you end your turn. So we stab this guy with the spear, and then I think we just stab him again. Spears have a bonus to hit. The crossbow didn't kill him. We hit him in the head, so his head armor is now destroyed. We can switch to the dagger here. But then that took some AP, and now he doesn't have enough to attack. That was a lucky one for us. That was a bad one. Oh, we almost lost a guy in the tutorial. We killed that guy. Wait. Okay, so try to stab him down. We'll use the puncture one. Puncture skill, that one ignores armor. If we don't destroy their armor, there's a chance that we find it and can loot it. So we got it. Nice. Or at least we kill him. And yes, we did find the armor. Very nice. This loot. And actually, a short sword and this bludgeon in the first one and the rocket surcoat is a pretty good find for the first battle. So that's also sort of the tutorial. Now we'll go into the world map. You guys can read this if you want. It's sort of the story. Again, you're still in the tutorial here. The point is we have to go and we were on a contract to kill Hocket the Weasel. He got away and he killed most of our mercenary company. Now we will go to the nearest city where we had our murder hobos. Return to Seftonbear to get paid. So we still completed our goal, which was to disband the bandits. We have done that. And then the mayor, or whoever he is, he wants us to... We killed this man, but the weasel eluded our blades in the end. You did well, says war. The brigands have been removed, though it is a shame that Hocket still lives. We expect to get paid, and we get 400 crowns for doing that. Then he suggests that we go and kill Hocket, and we can choose to do it or not. And I think, yes, we will go and deal with Hocket with the weasel. He needs to die. We are the murder hobos after all, and that's what we shall do. So he gives us a new quest, which is to visit Dinkle's Mark, southwest of Seftonbear. Oh my god, that's Sentenberg. And we have to go to Dinkle's Mark. Jesus, these names. Recruit 3 more men, buy weapons and armor for your men, and then come back. So he wants us to go and gear up for the fight versus Hocket. Sounds good. There's a taxidermist here. We can go to the marketplace. There's an armor. Let's have a look at the marketplace. Marketplace. There's a pretty good pick-me-up here. A trade resource that we can sell on in the city. You know what? I think I will invest, and I will buy these tools and supplies. They are for repairing stuff. And this is a pretty cheap price. We'll buy... What will we buy? The food here is pretty okay for the price. And can we buy some good equipment? Let's see. You want to buy broken equipment and then fix it yourself for the most part. But we don't need any of this specifically. Let's have a look at our men, by the way. So these are our 3 guys at this point in time. We'll re-equip your crossbow here. They are all with a background companion. So they are an old part of the mercenary company. And that's like a good background. Then they get some random traits. This guy's brave, has extra resolve, and he's also short-sighted, so no archery for you. This guy has sure footing, which gives extra melee offense. That's really good. And he's an optimist. That's nice. Okay, they have their own little morale thing. This guy has no traits. So we had 1 bad trait, but 3 good traits all around. That's pretty nice. Alright. Let's see. You can get a short sword and a buckler instead. I like that. Does anyone want that armor? It's a little bit better than yours. So you will take it. For the frontliners, it's a good thing to have. And yeah. Militia spear. Oh, we can assign the bandages to someone. So if they bleed in combat, we can fix people. Good. Now the trade resource here, we can hopefully sell for more in a different city. Let's have a look at the men here. I don't think I want to grab a man in this this village. Since we are coming back here, we need to go to the other city and hire people and come back, and then we can hire again here. If you've seen the game before but haven't tried the expansion now shows you that you don't know the character traits of this character, but you can try them out. For a sum of money, we can try the recruit and we'll just get to know his character traits up front. Or we can buy them and then they have a daily upkeep. I'm not going to buy anyone here. Let's go to the other city. You know, I haven't checked. I've never seen the taxidermist before. This is my first time playing with the expansion. But this is from the expansion, and now we can do things with trophies in the taxidermist, but we haven't gotten any trophies yet. Now, if we wanted to go to Dinkle's Mark, they want to go through the mountains. They're going this way. That'll be the fastest path, but of course going through the wilderness will maybe result in us being attacked and mauled by monsters. The murder hobos aren't afraid of nothing. We will go through the wilderness and hope that we don't die. They want to go through the swamp. They are going through the swamp. If you click somewhere on the map, they will find the fastest path. So this is the fastest path, even though there's a route along the way here. And then a little bit more of the tutorial here. He says we should visit the tavern, and we will. There's a brewery here. Wheat fields, wool spinner, militia barracks. In Dinglesmark, can we sell our trade resource for more than we bought it for? That's what I want to know. Yes, look at that. We made a profit of 60 gold per, and I'm gonna just use that right away because we want to invest in decent stuff here at the start so we can perform well in the first real fight. There's a broken hood here. We can buy some head armor. It's really nice to get early on. This is actually really good at half what's it called? Durability. It's pretty cheap for this armor here. It's 80 defense. Let's have a look at what kind of soldiers we can recruit here. There's a barber, there's a temple. Here's the tavern that the guy wanted us to have a look at. We get one rumor for free. A group of young lads left for Seftenberg some days ago. They are looking to hire armed men over there, willing to pay real good. So he says there's work in Seftenberg. We already know that. That's where we got hired. We can pay for more rumors, and we can pay for a morale boost to our men. Only 19 gold. That's pretty cheap. That's probably because we don't have that many. Let's have a look at what kind of soldiers we can buy here. Here's a militia guy. He's really expensive. We want to have some of the cheaper guys. We can level them up. A miller. What would it take to try out you? See, I don't want to pay for that. That's the main issue. Here is a refugee. Lacks conviction to fight for their homes, but they are used to long and exhausting travel by now. Okay. For 40 gold, one dude, and really low upkeep. You know what? You might have some good traits. You never know. Let's have a look at the first guy we buy. So he's got no traits at all. 50 melee isn't that bad, and he's got okay stats, bad resolve, but he's got 2 stars in this, which means that he has a higher chance of leveling it up. Actually, this is pretty good. What about HP? Low HP, 41 ranged, which is not the best. It's not that bad. Alright, you're not that bad. Okay, let's get another one. We need a few, at least 3. So Daytailor, you're cheap. We're gonna go for the cheap guys. And we can maybe buy one more than if we bought expensive guys. He's a Spartan and a team player. Oh! Never seen this trait before. So has a 50% lower chance to inflict friendly fire. Then I want you... and of course you're a melee specialist. But we would want you as a ranged character, because that's really, really good. That means you can just shoot into friendly groups. I mean, it's not something you normally want to do, but apparently he's better at it. Because he takes care not to hit his friend. Oh, this guy, look at that, Egbert. Coming in armored and everything for 4,000 gold and at level 446. Oh my god. He's a sellsword. Yeah. You're never gonna get hired with that attitude. That's what that's one thing you know for sure. These two characters, what's the difference? This guy's got a knife. We get a knife for free. We don't really need a knife. Let's hire this guy. What do? That was you. You have a hate for beasts. So plus 10 resolve when in battle with beasts. This is also a new thing. That's very cool. It's got a range skill star. Alright, now we have more people than we have weapons. But we still have a lot of gold. Need to see if we can get a good weapon. Oh, this is... it's not that cheap actually. Never mind. A good weapon. This is a decent price for a pitchfork. Pitchfork not being the best weapon though. Throwing spear. This one's pretty cheap for a hat. This one I want. The tools are expensive here. I'm glad I bought it at the other location. We're gonna be going back there, so hopefully they have more tools by then. Master fully crafted rations. Interesting. So they take longer to spoil, I guess. Yeah, if you want to take long treks into the wilderness, I suppose that's what you want. Ooh, here's a cheap shield. That's good. A cheap spear. Cheap-ish. Do we need that? I would like to buy a spear, so hold on. Do we need it? We probably will need it, yeah. Let's see. Highest melee skill. That's you. You get this. Put you at the back with the axe. Then we'll give the next. Let's see. Hate for Beast is good. So you'll probably be the next good character in line. You'll get some good stuff here. Not the hat. We want the good hat for you. Since you're one of the starting characters. You too. So you'll get this, and you can take the hammer, I suppose. Hammer. It's a mace. A bludgeon. Okay. We still need a set of equipment for the next guy in here. At least one more weapon. So I think we will buy the spear. Spears are nice in that they give a... when you use the basic thrust skill, it has a plus 20% chance to hit. And that makes it good for the low-level new guys, because then they have a higher chance of actually landing a blow. You would want, I suppose, to have a shield as well. Well, it's not as important on a spear guy, interestingly enough, so that's okay. With 6 guys, we might be okay against Hocket the Weasel. We would rather not take any losses, though, and we have more gold. So let's hire ourselves another dude. Berg is cheap, and I like cheap guys. Fat, so he has extra hit points, but lower fatigue, that's fine. And he's a team player too, with an actual range skill star, that's nice. Alright, not that we have any more bows at the moment. Okay, we will need some more equipment for the extra guy. We could buy a bow, I don't think... we usually find a bow rather early, so I'm reluctant. But it would be nice to have 2 bows. We're gonna go up against humans. Who's the other team player? That's you. You have 41 range skill at the moment. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. So we might just give that to you right away. I think I will try an early bow. I like having range superiority in battles, for obvious reasons. So we're doing it. And you have a decent melee skill, so you will in fact not take the axe, because I forgot that the axe is actually better for the one with the lowest melee skills, if you can believe it. Because, I'll get to it in a sec here. Let's see, who's better... No, wait, what? I'm comparing these two here. They have the lowest... They have the lowest melee skills. So we will be doing it with you, because you have... I'm looking at the fatigue. If we take away the shield, the defenses make more sense. Indecisiveness. I think you will be our axe dude. Axe dude? Axe cop. I don't know why that came to me. There, you go in here. He's fat, right. Ha. Oh, so you shouldn't be the one with the shield then. You have lower fatigue already. That's good. When they dual wield or double grip one weapon, they give extra damage. So that's fine. I still think I would rather want that on the spear though. So let's do it like this then. Good. And this guy's naked. Let's give him this coat. No one in the front line has a low tier armor, and everyone in the front line has a hat if I do this. So that's kind of okay. We might buy another man in the town we go when we go back to Siftenberg here. Siftenberg. So let's go back. Speed up time here. Now the danger of running double speed when we are in the wilderness is if someone pops out of the shadows, especially at night where we can't see that far, we might be ambushed before I have a chance to click pause and reevaluate the situation. But this is basically how the game goes. You go around, We haven't seen a battle yet, a real one, so I suppose it's too early to say this is the game. And now he wants us to go and kill a Hoggard, so that's fine, we'll do it. Let's have a look at the inventory here again. There's a hat here we could buy. There's some cheap weapons. We could buy this pitchfork and buy guys who go with it. This is a brawler. We could have a brawler. Brawlers are cool in that you don't have to give them a weapon, but melee is really sucky, so I don't know why we would want it. A messenger. This guy comes with a weapon, so we don't have to buy one for him. Same with Sigurd up here. You know, maybe we will do Tustic, just because he comes with the weapon. The pickaxe is not the best one, but whatever. Then the pitchfork isn't either, so let's have a look at him. He is faint-hearted, so lower resolve. He's got eagle eyes though, so he can see farther, and has some decent skills in here. All right, pickaxe, it's fine. I'll put you in the back line for now. Mouthpiece. It's a little bit disgusting that you will be giving this to another guy, but I would rather want it on the archer. Maybe that's a silly notion. That's the same armor. Is there any cheap armor for sale at all? There's a hat. Like a hood. Let's buy the hood. And give it to the other melee guy. Alright, so only one guy. Oh no, we have this guy with no... So we'll take it from you and give it... sharing a mouthpiece is kind of disgusting, but whatever. Let's go and kill a Hoggard and see if the campaign will end in episode 1. That could very well be a thing. Hoggard, he's right up here. Go and kill Hoggard the Weasel. And we'll see if we can make that work. We want to fight during the day because we have 2 ranged weapons and they have 1. This quest is sort of always the same. We're still in the tutorial here. Oh, and we have high ground. Interesting. I would want to use that, of course. So I think I should right away. Just move up here and shoot. Yes. High ground gives you, you can see a little bit farther from it. And it gives you a little bit of a chance to hit against things that are at a lower level. When you shoot at people, there's a chance to hit the square they're standing in or a square next to it. And if they hit the square next to it, then there's a chance they hit a character in it. So it's good to fire into masses, like hitting this guy. There's a chance of hitting all of them. Shooting at this guy, there's a good chance of hitting one of them in the front, but having 4 chances here seems better. We hit. Nice. Crossbows are very deadly, as you can imagine. Now, I'm not shooting with him because I want him to move up here and have the height advantage too. And with everyone else, we will wait for now. Now, they realize that they don't have the ranged advantage, so they are coming to us. I will wait with you. Yes. Let's see what their archers... Don't hit anyone, please. No, not our archer. He's not been doing too well. In the first one, he got beat up, and now he gets getting beat up here as well. That kind of sucks for him. Now our spear guy here could just spear wall right there. Let's wait still. I want to move down here and defend this guy. For sure. I would have liked to move down here and spear wall, but he moved in before we had a chance to do it. I can move over here and push him down, but he will act again before us. So I'll just move over here and stab him. We took away his armor at least. You won't be able to reach anyone, so you wait. And see if they come in, they do. And you will also wait. Now you already shot and you got shot, so you're not in a good spot. Goswind, you are an unlucky fella. He almost died in the first battle, and now he's taking hits again. Let's move you up. And probably counterfire on their archer. So we have less of a chance of being hit by him again, if we could hit him. Now, no more waiting here. Now, the axe, like I said, I didn't really follow up on that, but he has a split shield ability that has a 100% chance to hit, but it only damages shields. So we can use him to take out one of these shields, and we will definitely be using that strategy. Let's move up here. The pickaxe is good against armor, so we want to pair you up with Hoggard the Weasel, who's here. Didn't he change his hair? Or am I crazy? I thought he had a different haircut in the other one. I'll move him up here. And at least he's helping with this guy that get a flanking bonus. And if... I mean, Hogger might move in this way, but then it's okay. Now you... What do we do with you? We could spear wall, but I'm gonna move this guy up and attack, I think. So we might as well just attack. This guy has a flail, and that goes around shields. So we would not want this guy to pair with our shield guy, because then the shield is useless. Might as well... I think this is what we'll do. He will 1v1 that guy. And this guy will 1v1 this guy. Maybe just put up the shield, actually. Well, no. Let's... so maces have a knockout ability, and I'm going to try to use that here. If it lands the blow, it has a 75% chance to stun the target. It did not land the blow, though. Now our swordsman can move up here. And we will. And then I'll use another ability here, which is called Riposte. This is a sword. If you have a sword, you get the Riposte ability. Every time someone attacks you, you have, if they fail at attacking you, like they miss you, you get a counter-strike for free. But it has a minus 10% chance to hit every time. Still pretty good. He's surrounded. And this guy is at a high level, so we'll want to hit him. But maybe not if that... Okay, so he got stunned on the first blow, so that didn't help. Don't kill anyone. Oh god. Oh god. That's rough. Okay. We got through it. You will wait. I shouldn't have waited with him, I think. Well, my mistake. What do we do here? We want to stab this guy, I think. Oh, come on, hit! We will reload crossbow here and shoot at their archer. Nice, we hit him. So with bows, you can do one or two things. Either quick shots, where you can fire 2 shots for 15 fatigue, or 1 shot for 25 fatigue with a higher hit chance. It's better at shooting farther, so 45 or 2 shots at 23. I think we'll take 2 shots at 23 chance. He might die on the first one if we're lucky. He didn't, and he didn't get hit at all. Alright. You will wait here. No, he already attacked. Yeah, so you might as well try to kill the guy. He's the pick has 2 attacks as well. One is for destroying armor, which is not important here. So we'll be using the other one, batter. And he missed and missed. Okay, he's put up his shield and then tried to attack. With this spear guy, we will just stab at this guy. And we killed him. Nice. So you will wait. And then you... Oh boy. The problem is, we could move up here and just destroy this guy's shield, but then Hocket the Weasel will be right next to him and probably just cut Ingolf down. Do we care about Ingolf? He's got less of both skills as well. He's the one who hates beasts. He's kind of good. I want to keep him. So let's not move him into a suicide mission here. Let's move him up here. And he's going to act before that guy next turn. So we can cut off the shield. And it also gives him a morale penalty. We remove multiple characters close to another guy. Or one of their guys. So you will probably put up the shield. Your shield. There's a lower chance. Well, we should always attack first if we're doing both. So stun first, and it failed, and then you put up your shield. Our crossbowman will attempt to hit the brigand poacher, and killed him. Nice. Then we are acting with Ingolf. Initiative is a thing, but also for the more fatigue you have, the lower your initiative will be. So he's got no fatigue, and this guy is catching his breath, as it is denoted by the blue bar there. So he's definitely lower in the initiative. You can also see he acts in 8 turns. This guy acts in 10 turns, so he will unfortunately go after. This guy acts in 6 turns, so he will get a hit in before this guy. Now we will take away his shield. That's always, with the big axe, there's almost always a guarantee to just remove the shield. They came in. That was unfortunate. Well, dang. I will do an aimed shot here. Well, are you the one? Right, you have team player. Never seen this trait in effect. So here we try it with 37 or 49% chance to hit the square we're in. And then if he accidentally hits one of his own, there should be a 50% chance of that not happening. So that's nice. Accent 7 turns, accent 1 turn, and accent 3 turns. So these will both go before him. It's not really, doesn't really make sense to attack him here actually. What we will do is move up here. Yes, I'm confident. And then we can shoot in here from the flank. And it failed, whatever. Stab this guy, it worked, nice. Then go down here. You... Yes, will attack. And then this guy moves in. Now we have a surround bonus from 2 other guys, so we should be able to hit with only 62. And a height advantage, so that's really poor by him. But a hit will probably kill. It didn't. We pierced his cheek. Now, Hawker the Weasel has already moved, but we can't really move to prevent him from attacking Ingolf. So let's hope he doesn't kill him. Can't be sure. Oh, ow. Okay, we lost a guy. I don't know who that was, but it was one of the new guys, so it's probably okay. They aren't as good as our starting guys. So he was all up in fatigue and couldn't attack twice. That can happen too. You will reload, but probably not shoot at this point in time. Don't kill us, Hoggart. Oh. X. Okay, so you can take away Hoggart's shield. He did have the post thing, so we don't want to attack and miss him. Oh, we could kill him before he moves. That would be nice. Removing the shield would also be important. No, we gotta take away the shield, I think. Because that's a 100% hit chance. Now you down here will try to kill this guy. Nice. Alright, and then just move up. You can shoot twice at him. Fail and fail. Nice. Brick and Thug. 74% chance to hit. Come on. Gotta start working on that guy. Now, if we miss Hoggart, he will counter-strike here. So I'll wait. At the very least. Maybe I won't. Oh, that's tricky. Accent 1 turn. Who do we have other than him? Him. We'll wait for now. Don't kill him. Whew. Alright. He's out of fatigue. Yeah, he can only hit once. And he can't use the other ability because it's too much fatigue. Didn't kill him. Okay, can we... I don't dare it. No, I won't shoot into the masses here. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Now attacking Hoggart, 75% chance to hit him. If we... The 25% chance that we miss him, then he gets a counter-strike and has a certain chance to hit us. And that will not kill us in the one blow. I will take one shot. He's got no helmet. It would be so nice to hit him in the face. But we didn't hit him in the body armor. Still good. And then when we did it once, we can do it twice, right? Yes! Beautiful. Alright. Can we get all the way up here to surround Hoggart? We can. Or we could get an attack in if we moved here. So it's surround Hoggart or... Get an attack here now. Get an attack here now is probably better. Almost dead. We might get Hoggart to flee if we can finish off his friend. So let's try. Yes. Well, okay, he didn't flee, but he died. The flag here says he's wavering, which is a minus... it's a penalty to things. It is denoted here, because we also have wavering. So it's basically a minus 10% chance to everything, which is really nice. Let's go up here and see if we can waver more. We didn't. He does get a morale check from that, though, from us moving in. Now we'll move up here. And shooting, no one's blocking his path. There's still a chance that he hits one of the other squares, but 58. God dang it. He's going into riposte, and he hit the guy again. Cut neck vein. Okay. Can you hit him 39 chance? Yeah, that's not a high chance, and if you miss, he will hit you, and you are almost dead, so don't do it. You will take an aimed shot at this point. Yeah, aimed shot. Come on, nice. And this is a 81% chance. So let's hold. Oh, he was bleeding, and then he died. Oh, Lord. Well, that happened. Okay. Okay, well, I didn't intend for that to happen. I didn't know he was bleeding. Whoops. He could have had an attack. Oh, no! I forgot about the riposte. Oh, no. This has all gone horribly wrong. That's one of the new guys too, right? I hope it was. Hawkeye is soloing our group now. Yes, we got him. Alright. Yeah, he cut off the head of the one guy, so he's definitely... They have a chance of not dying, even though they go down in combat. They'll get a permanent injury. No one survived. This guy cut his... When they get the head cut off, there's no chance. There's something called a fatality. Depends on the weapon and the rolls and such. This is the loot we found. Some of it is from our own guys. But yeah, it's all good. Oof, that was a little bit of a mistake from me there. After the battle, Hocket lies dead in a pool of his own blood. You put a boot on his corpse and look to your men. Alright, let's take the bastard's head and go to Senfenberg. Speed it up. And hold on. Along the way, got him open cabin. Alright, so he's teaching us about camps. And we get the reward. So that is the end of the tutorial. All good. Let's check our group. I think companion, companion, and companion. The 3 companions are still here, and they all leveled, so that's good. So for the contract as a whole, we ended up in a better spot than we started out. That's always nice. Now, when you level up, 2 things happen. You get a stat increase over here, and you get a perk. And there's a different tiers of perks. New tiers are unlocked after every level, excuse me. Let's start with the stats here. So you get 3 stats increases. These are rolled, so you don't get... It's not the same every time. If they have stars, they have higher chances of getting higher things. So what did we get here? 3 in melee skill is pretty high. This is not bad. This is some pretty good rolls all around. What do you want? You are the brave, short-sighted guy, but with high melee skill. You will get, let's see. Well, the melee skill, it is nice early on. But with the 2 stars, there's a high chance we get a roll of 3 again, so I'm less inclined to take it. We'll do 3 melee defense, which is really nice. We will do 4 fatigue, because I really like having high fatigue. And then we will do... Probably, I want the defense. When we roll the 3 in defense, that's rare, so I'll take it. And perks, I usually always grab the student perk. There's different... They're all really good perks, but the student perk, gains you 20 extra experience of battle, and the 11th character level, you gain an additional perk point, and this perk becomes inert. So it pays for itself once you've done with it. Very, very nice. Ingmar the Night Slayer. Cool. Was he called that before? I don't know. Oh, we can rename people. If you want me to rename one of the guys after you, you know what? I can grab one of them. So I am Keejchen the Night Slayer. Haha, I grabbed this one for myself. If you want a character named in this campaign, do let me know. I'm happy to oblige. This guy leveled up into level, with also some good rolls here. Unfortunately, not melee skill here, so this is pretty good. 4 resolve, you don't need that much in the early game. Again, 3 melee defense is so nice, so I'll take that. We'll take the resolve, and then the HP. I take student for everyone. at least in the first level for the first guys. It makes sense before the campaign escalates. So let's just grab it here. And for you, my friend, 4 ranged skill is very important on you. Then we have some poor rolls here, so that's unfortunate. Well, ranged defense would be nice for you. We just saw how that can go all wrong. And then initiative is pretty good. There's a good perk that combos with that. So let's grab the 4 initiative. Also makes you shoot earlier in combat, which is very nice. And that's the level ups. Very nice. Now then, we are out of the tutorial. What we want to go is go around the world and find contracts to complete, resources to buy and sell, and just try to make a living and not die. That's the goal. We found some salt in that combat, and that's worth a lot of money. Very nice. We can hire some dudes. But I don't want to hire anyone here because we are moving on. Do we want to sell the salt? Probably not. I think we can get more for that somewhere else. Anything else here? No. We are okay on food. We are not okay on everything else, but we can. It's pretty expensive here, so we'll find somewhere else. Let's have a look at the world map now. If we zoom out, this is the world that we are in. Let's see if I can click here. Yep, we can see how big the world really is. It goes all the way down here. So the explored world is this part here. Every city we will know, or the world map will sort of be revealed next to them. But there's this whole section out here where we don't know what's going on. There could be anything out there. It's different sites and such. And also the ground in here between them is sort of undiscovered. There could be monsters and stuff hiding. But out here is where the real things are. This new DLC is called Beasts and Exploration. And it's all about getting, I suppose, to the next level, which is out here. Now we need to make up a decision about where to go next and pursue our goals. We want to go to a town. So here's one. Let's just go to the nearest one and see if we can find some work for us to do. I'll click X for it to follow our mercenary group. The murder hobos are on the move. Here's some peasants. We could murder the peasants, but let's build up a little bit of a force before we start murdering innocents, eh? Here's another mercenary group. Can we interact with them? No. Good to know. Here's a contract. He says, well, I usually don't read this flavor part. He smiles. This will make you a rich man. 290 grounds. You need to get paid more always. He says, do not push me too far. So we will accept that offer. What is the objective? Secure Forsaken Vault. I will need some time to think about it. So that's the quest. We get 290 goals for secure the Forsaken Vault. And now I'm sort of regretting not having read the whole thing, but I can imagine what that is. We have to go and clear out a site and win a battle or something. There's wood for sale, but not at a decent price. You can see what the item's worth and how much we can buy it for. We need it closer to the actual amount. Now, the ammunition is cheaper here, and we are low on ammunition, so I might buy that here. In fact, I will. That's one downside to going archery early, is that we spend more ammunition, which is expensive. It's basically a money sink when you have a lot of ranged weapons. But it offers security for your men, so that's something to consider. Now, do we want to take that quest? It sounds a little bit dangerous, and we aren't really super well equipped at this point in time. But 290 gold is not a lot, so that tells me it's an easy one. Let's have a look at what kind of men we can hire. This Dieter here, he seems like he's kind of trashy. Could we do it with 6 men? I think I won't. Let's assign the equipment we have. Is that Alt plus click? Now they will repair the item. I want them to do that. You know what? Let's just equip it and they'll repair it. And you will take a shield and take a spear and move up front. Spears on the flank so they can do the spear wall thing. This is our little group. We also have a wounded character in Gulf here. He's not in a good state. This guy is also still wounded. So yeah, we won't take this mission. We'll go on to the next town and see what we can find. Where do we want to go? Let's have a look over here. This is also a small town. Let's go and have a look at that one. There's a trading caravan. Southwind Acres. Alright. And we are in Holzschlag. Very German sounding names. As you enter Ulf Holzschlag's room. See, this is a courier quest, and that's more like it. That's an easier task. No fighting needed. We need to be paid more for this, though. He says fair enough, and when he says fair enough, it's because he can probably pay a little bit more. Nope, he couldn't. Okay, that's not good. Oh, damn. The wood is cheaper here, so that's something. We could buy some wood and sell it somewhere else. I think that would be okay. Are we going to a big city soon? You shouldn't push contracts too much in the early game, because we would have liked that quest, I think. But oh well. We can go up to Lüdersholm. We are paying 63 crowns per day. Oh, yeah, we need some quests. We could go back where we came from, though. That may be what we want to do. I think we will want to buy. It costs us basically 3 days of income to invest in the wood. I don't want to do it though, so let's not. Alright, oops. So maybe we go back to Siftenberg with the wood and try to sell it there, or we can go to Eisenholz. It's very far out to Lüdersholm, I think. Well, the path is more direct. And then there's Flugstorm, which we cannot get a quest there because it's a castle. What about Lüdersholm? Is that a castle? No, that is a city. There's a city over there. No, that's a castle and a city over there. Okay. You know, we'll go to Lüdersholm and hope. I may have doomed our campaign by not taking this quest. We're not making any money. Now we're traveling alongside some peasants here. That could be to our benefit. Oh boy. That's a lot of brigands. Yeah, we are not going to engage them. There's 2 groups even. If there was just one of them, we could fight together with the peasants against the brigands. But I don't want to fight 13 brigands. That seems like a really bad plan. Okay, that was lucky. We just made it past them and the peasants got caught. Oh well. Wasn't our fault. Let's see here. Local holiday. Time for food and drink. Nice. And ambushed trade routes. Alright. So we can in fact make a bit of profit on the wood here, and the salt is selling for a lot, so that's nice. Furs are relatively cheap. Let's organize this. I want to sell the wood because we're not in a good spot otherwise. Here's the quest. Brigands. Ooh, and he wants to give us 340 crowns. We need to be paid more, up to 350. Alright, let's take this one. Drive off blankets. I'll try that again. Brigands at Forgotten Woodcutter's home southwest of Lüdersholm. I'll need to think about this though. Because we need more men. Let's get life. Oh, there's some archers here. But let's get a life. And this guy is insecure. Will never be of confident morale. Alright, I know how that feels, buddy. Always acts first in the very first round of combat because he's impatient. Interesting. Alright, you're not half bad. Despite what you may think yourself. Let's give him the axe and put him in the back line here. We need one more guy at the very least. And I don't think we can afford these archer dudes. A farmhand is not half bad. The weapon he's carrying is kind of trash, but we'll exchange it. Oh, he's cool. Bloodthirsty. All kills are fatalities if the weapon allows. So we'll need to give him a weapon that allows fatalities, and I'm not 100% sure about which ones those are, but I'm pretty sure that the woodcutter's axe is one of them. So you will be getting that one. And the fatalities basically means that your opponents will get more morale penalties and checks for morale, and specifically against undead, which are a thing in this game. If you cut the head off of them, then they can't reanimate, as it were, which is nice, because you don't want that to happen. Now, can we buy an armor for the guy? We cannot really. Well, give this to you. We are relatively poorly equipped at this point, I have to admit, which is not something that I like all that much. I'm still wounded on you. Pierced arm muscles 1 to 3 days more. So with that in mind, you should be the axe guy. You may want to be the axe guy just because you don't need the hit chance then. You're gonna be trash at hitting with anything else. Whoops. But you... Yeah, you are the worst one, so spear is good on you. Nice. I don't think that one allows fatalities, but it'll be okay. We actually got another bow I didn't even see. Oh. We got another bow this early on. So we could do some trickery where we have a bow and then a guy switches into melee during the fight. I'll probably do that. We need to buy some arrows for him. No, that's not what I wanted. Excuse me. Yes, it is. Okay. Like that. Something like this. And then give this away. Well, you are a companion. I wouldn't want you to die. But then he can have the club here in reserve. And drop the bow early on. He needs ammunition. We can buy it. Okay, so we have a real archery group at this point. Very cool. Very cool. Now, is that enough? We have 7 dudes for a contract that gives us 350. I have to gauge how many enemies we find depending on this goal. And I think we will be about even at this point. I need some time to think about this. See, we could, if it's southwest of here, we could maybe go to Thal here first, buy a dude, then come back. I might want to do that. I think so. We can afford it, and I don't want to fight the fight. If we end up losing half the group again, it's not really worth it. So we'll go to Thal. Maybe there's another contract here that's easier. Let's talk money. It is cheaper. We want to be paid more for this. And then I accept your offer. Obtain fingerbone of Sir Gerhard at First King's Final Rest. And we get paid in advance as well. Alright. Here's a cheap guy, and here's another cheap guy. The apprentice has a special event that could happen, as far as I'm aware, so let's get him. And you have irrational and cocky. Okay, I haven't seen this one before. All too easy. Too cocky for his own good. -2 ranged and melee defense. So -5 melee defense, is that even a thing? I would like to buy a shield. My kingdom for a shield. We'll buy... Oh, here's the shield. Nice. And some cheap tools. Very cool. Do we want to buy the cheap tools? Probably. I'm just worried about tanking our gold, but I will do it at this point. Let's organize here and sell that. And sell this, because the wooden flail is trash. Up to 8 dudes. We will... Against... Well, we don't know what kind of enemies we're going to go up against, do we? You will get the good shield, because you're a companion. And then the hatchet or the pickaxe. The hatchet does more base damage. So let's grab that one. Alright, with 8 dudes, I'm gonna take this contract. I accept. Let's see how far away it is. At least. It's over here. Haunted by ghosts of the past. So it's undead? And you could argue that I should have read the quest text, but usually they don't really know what they're sending you up against, so they might have misinformation and such. That's sort of happens sometimes, but they might drop some hints. Now, what I want to do is make sure that our weapon selection can deal with undeads, and for the most part, I think we're doing okay here. If it's skeletons, we need blunt weapons, so we do have a few of those at least. Piercing weapons are not good. This is considered a what? I wonder if it's considered a piercing weapon. It would be, right? Because of the way it works. How do you even determine that? Like, this would be slashing damage? Well, it says slashing in the description, but it doesn't, like, say it's slashing type in any way. I've never really ever thought about that, I'll be honest. Not in this way, at least. Can we buy another dude? That's what I want to know. Yes, Askier. You know what, Askier? You will be joining us. You will grab that and this, and then you will try to not die. How about that? Try not to die. That is your mission. Can we buy anything that will help? We could buy a straw hat. It's not bad, but it's just money for what? We will buy it. How many days do we have gold for? Enough. So don't give it to you. Give it to well, maybe for you. Yes. We are very, very poorly equipped, but hopefully we will outnumber whoever we are up against. Let's have a look at it. Maybe this will be the battle that ends the campaign. Basically, every battle in this game is the battle that could end the campaign. This actually, well, we'll have a look at it here. So during camp, as is customary, you assemble the men to explain the company's next steps. And we need to sort of pick an ambition. And you get a choice between two. We shall get the company's strength back to 12 men. It will make us a formidable force again, and it will allow us to take on more profitable work. Or we need allies, forging a bond of friendship and trust with one of the towns will get the company better prices, more volunteers, and more steady work. I usually go for the 12 men because it's really easy to achieve. So I'll do that. We need to get it to 12 men, which we are already close. Now, unknown going here at First King's Final Rest. This is where I will end the episode. So we have sort of a cliffhanger here, and we can start the next next episode with a battle. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.